Well, I think we've got the first a couple of trades coming up on the indices. It's absolutely flat, blinking like a traffic signal. 180. It's red and green, but no change to show on it. Nifty Bank is down about 0.25%, 49,070. You've got the mid-cap index, which is up about 0.33%, 52,880. And I mean, the other stuff coming up as well. We've got 1150 stocks which are higher and about 400 stocks which are down. And the rest of the market is opening up. So it's kind of very, very mixed out there, but more up than down, at least on the Nifty, as you can see up on the heat map. You know, that'll also change. Advanced decline is 2:1 in favor of advances, at least with respect to what's opened up right now. Silvi.
Okay, on the large cap screen, you've got Bajaj Finance up 2.5%. So the market's being optimistic, not getting too perturbed with the slight rise in credit costs and the gross NPA increase, because the guidance is that this will sort itself out. They are not sounding very alarmed on it, and the market's kind of taking that. Even Bajaj Finserv is up about 1.5%. Other gainers include Bharti, BPCL, NTPC, Hindalco, Coal India, there's BEL. So very mixed trends. A couple of consumer stocks like Britannia and Tata Consumer are also okay for the time being. Now on the downside, look at Tata Motors, 8% down. This margin thing, the market was just not prepped for this kind of a margin decline, blended basis and the JLR margins. 7.5% lower on that stock. Sales, we know that, it's been very sluggish, but margins, oops. Wipro, about 1% lower. Infosys is slightly lower as well. L&T, ahead of numbers, is about 0.25% lower. Then you have some of the larger banks like ICICI Bank, Axis. They're all very cautious, slightly negative to flat. Kotak is flat. Let's see what HDFC Bank is doing. It hasn't made up its mind. HDFC Bank is totally flat. Reliance is totally flat. So depending on let's look at Lever. Hindustan Unilever is also, it's up about 0.5%. So consumer stocks relatively better, but depending on which way the big boys decide to go, we'll have a clearer direction on the Nifty. But the headlines are all beyond the Nifty, Nigel, aren't they?
Well, that's right. A few stocks in the broader markets that are up and about. ACME Solar, I think yesterday the stock was up 10%. Today it's up another 10%. So big move is what we're seeing out there. Sigma, I think you mentioned that one. It's up close to around 7%. It's following on yesterday's big gains. KPIT Technologies, we'll speak to the management in just a bit. Beautiful move up there. The stock is up close to around 6%. You have Suzlon Energy up 5% yesterday. Keep in mind, it's seen a sharp correction from the top. Management is sounding optimistic, though, about business prospects. So that as well has popped up and traded. Anantaraj, after getting smacked in the last couple of trading sessions, pulled back yesterday and pulled back some more today. So that stock as well is one of the top volume movers in trade today. I think,
Hitachi Energy, 14%. Beautiful numbers, and the stock is flying. It's off to the races. And now that we have final rates on Whirlpool, maybe we can pick that up. There's just a complete, seller's frenzy right now on Whirlpool, 20% down. Straight away circuit.
A couple of other stocks as well. Blue Jet Healthcare, I think they came out with a set of numbers. The volumes are around, I think, close to around 2 lakh shares traded in the first minute. It's up close to around 10%, so you can't get in if you want to. That stock, it's closed out there. Brigade, I think you mentioned as well. Car Trader is another one that's up close to around 10%. So decent looking screen as we speak. So a lot of winners from the broader markets. Whirlpool is the disappointment. Techno Electric is down 11%. Voltas is taking it hard. You have, JK Paper as well lower. Eclux is down close to 6% volumes, though not very, very high. And from the stocks that I track as well, Jindal Stainless, the numbers on a year-on-year basis, it looks a little bit softish, but it's more or less in line with what most brokerages were looking at, whether it was Phillip Capital or it was ICICI Securities as well. It was more or less in line.
No, absolutely. And
Netweb, have you guys seen, by the way?
No,
Netweb is
up,
another 9%. Yeah, Netweb.
Yeah. No, I think, market, I mean, of course, it had corrected the most from 2,500. It had fallen to about 1,400 or so. And I think it's seeing a bit of a reversal to the reversal in that sense, right? So lots happening. And I think we'll continue to bring up individual names, etc. more.